Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's a little fold over box, so it will open out like that. I'll show you when I'm putting it together. But the thing with this one is that you can get 3 from one sheet of designer series paper. Yes, 3 of them. So if you are making lots for perhaps an event, favours or something like that, or you just want to have lots, it's a frugal project. So this is the Sweet as a Peach suite, and it's lovely. It took me a while to get into the peaches, actually because I don't like peaches. Like nectarines, don't like peaches, and it's simply down to the texture of the skin. But yeah, so it took me a while to get into the peaches, so I went with the blossom here, but peaches on front. But I'm going to brave it and use little teeny tiny peaches. They're so cute. So 4 by 12 inches, 10 by 30.5, which is how you can get your 3 from a sheet of paper. And we're going to score up the long side first at 1, 5.5, 6.5 and 11 inches, which in metric is 2.5, 14, 16.5 and 28. And then on the short side at 1 and 3, which is 2.5 and 7.5. all the way down. This is a box I've made many times over in all sorts of sizes and totally different dimensions, but it's a very popular one because it's not separated lids or anything like that, but it's an easy one to make, and everybody likes an easy project. Everybody likes an easy gift box. Easy but beautiful. That's a good mantra. It's a weird mantra. Keep it in terms of crafting. Okay, so you can probably see on here a little better. These are my score lines. I've got 6 squares going around the corner and the centre. So what I'm going to do, cut straight on the rectangle and wedge out the square so it looks like that. If I show you the centre one, that one should be easier. There you go, you can see how it is there on my hand. And you just keep doing that. Ow, don't stab your finger. Do that all the way around. Paper snips are super sharp. They really are. Oof. And you can see that on this particular pattern, my peaches have a right way and a wrong way. So you want your lid part to have your peaches the right way up. So if I just mock up, so it's going to fold round in this fashion and open and close like that. So you would want your peaches the right way up. That isn't going to work. Okay, so just be mindful of that when you're gluing. Right, let me get my Seal Plus. So I'm just putting a little bit on each of these tabs. Right, so this is what I said would be my top. So I'm just going to bring those round and close them. Okay, so that's the lid. So this one in the centre needs to attach to what will be the base. So again, just make note of where your lid is and which is going to be the base. And then just pop those in to close, and that is your box. So I'm going to pop a little bit of ribbon on, and I'm going to keep with the peachy theme, and I'm going to, or the fruit theme I should say, and I'm going to go with Pale Papaya, which is rather nice. Mostly because I don't have Calypso Coral, and mostly because I don't have Pear Pizzazz. So, but it's okay. It's still pretty. And that's just really because the top gapes a tiny little bit. And ooh, that's a good bow. That's a first. Pop that there and snip off the ends. I just pop that to one side. So what I've got is the Sweet as a Peach stamp set and the matching dies, and you can either die cut the flowers that are very similar, well, that's these ones which are like this, or the peaches. I'm going to go with the peaches. I'm going to stick with it. So I know I need those out, and that for the stalk at the top. And then my phrases, I do like the Sweet as a Peach, but I also like Have a Peachy Day. So, there it is. Have a Peachy Day. So what I'm going to do is I'm just measuring up. So that's 1.5 inches, but I want to cover it up a little bit. So I'm going to cut a piece of Whisper White cardstock to 1.5 inches by 2, which... Let me just move that out of the way. Oh, look, I possibly have... Oh, look, I've already got a piece that's 1.5 inches wide. So that's 4 centimetres by 5. That was lucky. Obviously left over from a previous project. So that little piece there. And I've got my Calypso Coral and Pear Pizzazz. So first up, Have a Peachy Day. Oh, that's just, what a nice thing to say to somebody. And then turn it vertical. And aim to get it lined up. That works. And I need these out. Oh, I need... Oh. I'll hope I can get everything on here because I want to get out all my peaches. 1 big, 3 small, and I want my stalk as well. Let me just get that cleaned up. A couple of blocks. Peach there. I don't know if I'm going to fit all 3 of those on there. Yep. Because I need to leave room for my dies to go round it, which probably isn't going to work now. Oh, I need just a little bit of Whisper White. Put a bit off there, and then my stalk. Clean those up and move them out of the way. So I'm going mini cut and emboss today, and I've got my base plate, cutting plate, and I'm going to pop those on there and pop a die round. And I did have some washi tape the other day. I just don't know what I've done with it now. I thought I was very organised and put it in my drawer, but oh no, I have. Okay, so I'm just going to put it over my fingers a little bit so it doesn't stick too tightly. That on there, and then do we think I can get that at the same time? Yeah, of course I can. And then I can put the whole lot through, and fingers crossed, cut everything in one go. Pop all these off, get the last ones out. The reason I took some of the sticky off the washi tape is so that it didn't stick to my stamped image, because nobody wants that. And let's pop these away because they're little and I don't want to lose them. And then I can put all of this together. So I have a couple of dimensionals for the back of my wordy bit. Some on the top of the peach. And this I want to have a glue dot on. So, oh, I've just unravelled them all. That's always useful. Oopsie. And I'll go for 3 more dimensionals. Actually, I only used 2 of these before. Only used 2. I think I might go with just 2. Stick to what I know. Yeah, just the 2 works. And that is a nice little project. So it finishes up at 2 inches by 4.5 by 1 centimetre. No, 1 inch, 2 inches by 1 centimetre, which is 5 by 11.5 by 2.5 centimetres. So great size. I hope you like it. Thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you very soon. Bye.